Once upon a time, there was a country with a 7 million population, with only an area of 40,000 square kilometers. However, the per capita growth of this country was one of the highest of the world, a complete economic success. Is this science fiction or reality? If Catalonia were not viable as an independent nation, the previous description would be science fiction. But the country I described is a country that exists and it's independent. It is called Switzerland. Switzerland has around 7 million population, like Catalonia, and approximately 40,000 square kilometers like Catalonia. Catalonia is a nation within Spain, with its own language and culture, and it represents the 20% of the Spanish GDP. So, before we even begin to talk, you can see that the arguments given against the viability of Catalonia, as an independent nation, are basically erroneous. If Switzerland is viable, why couldn't Catalonia be? Spanish argument 1.
Catalonia is too small to be able to be an independent nation.
Well, there's no economic theory that says that a country must be of a minimum size to be viable. Actually, China, Russia, or India are poorer than Holland, Belgium, or Switzerland. Spanish argument 2.
A country cannot prosper without natural resources like gas or petroleum, and Catalonia doesn't have any.
Well, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, or even Spain do not have these natural resources either. Spanish argument 3.
To leave Spain would be suicidal because Spain is the biggest market for the Catalan businesses.
Perhaps Catalan markets would lose in the short term because of boycotts, but boycotts are expensive to maintain in the long run. On the other hand, Catalan products can also be perfectly exported to the world. Economic progress is gained by a creative population willing to work, a legal system that guarantees investors' property rights, incentives to companies to innovate and to adopt new technology. Today we don't know how a Catalan state would fulfill these points, or whether it would perform better than belonging to Spain. But what we know for sure is how the Spanish state is currently performing. And the truth is that the performance is not stellar. Independentism is growing in Catalonia, and a proof of this is the crowded demonstration taken in Barcelona on last July 10, 2010. Where more than 1 million people gathered to claim Catalonia's self-identity, and where many demonstrators shouted, "Independence." Spain has no right to prevent Catalonia from being independent. Countries do not build people, but people build countries.